Brad Williams, Excel Primes, stripping away letters. Okay, we're going to strip away R. What is R? It's just the numbers. How are we going to do this? Let's look at some of the clues. Replace. There's actually a replace function. What does it do? It replaces text based on its location. And then we have the write function. Well, we know about write. We know about len. Let's look at replace. Okay, right here, replace. I bet you without looking at this thing's going to go replace F car. We're going to hit B5. We're going to reference. Remember I said this is cell reference. We're going to look at C. We're just going to use that number. And lo and behold, replace B5, 1, C5. We have a blank. Let's look. Here, the syntax is replace old text, start number, number of characters, and new text. The first character we want as a blank. Isn't that what it says? Well, let's look. Replace B5. Old character, B5. What's the start number? 1. Right there. You notice I didn't point. This is hard-coded. We should just point to this. In other words, we should put C5 in here. I was at number of characters. Sorry. Number of characters. All right. I did what I said we were going to do. We grab C5. What's the new text? Blank. So the question is, if there's a blank, is it added? You would think there would be a blank in here. And I'm thinking there is. Let's take a look here. Len B5. And lo and behold, we included a blank. And we don't want that. So where is that blank? Well, it's going to be at the end, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4. Because we don't have copy. When uncertain, copy paste. Special. Look here. Equals len. And it says 3. These are the kind of questions you're going to ask. If you're replacing 4 with a blank, is that blank counted? Here, no. You've seen in some cases where if we're using this and there's not a space here, sometimes it will, for whatever reason, it might count it. Right, our buddy the right. You know how this works. We're starting from right, going left. When we use len, what are we doing? We got to go len B5 minus C5, right? So we go, this is just the same old stuff. Len B5 right here. The length is what? It's going to be different, right? No, it's not, because we have a total of 4 characters. We go len minus C5, 1. What do we have? We have 4. What is C5? C5 is 1. We have len 4 minus what? 1. What does that leave us? 3. We're going right to left, RAC. Our len, you can practice this. What I want you to do is just take these apart. Change things up a little bit. I like the replace. That is clean. I don't know how complex we can get in with the replace. You can get crazy with this right, left, mid, and we will if you like to pick the other formula-only courses, and I encourage you to do that. Look over here, and you can read up here a little more of what we just did, and a little more on replace. Let me point out one critical area. What happens is if you have numbers here, let's go 9876543. We know we're going to get 543 here because we're moving 4 of the numbers. Fill up, fill up, fill up. Is text. Here we have a number. Okay, here's is text. B8. No, this is a number. All of a sudden now, is text true? Well, we don't want that. We want numbers. True. We want a number. What do we have to do? Down here, bottom right. Add a 0. Plus 0 converts. Excel will automatically, when you're using the formulas, you're going to have to keep in mind, it turns everything into texts, even though these are numbers. I told you there's a lot of garbage I don't know if this is garbage so much, but you're going to have to convert this over. This is how to do it. Add a 0, and we've done this in the past. For example, I think it was a count. We were doing a count if, and we had to put a 0 in order to convert text over into a number. This one will do that conversion for you. With respect to the right, let's take a look. 0 is, and it converts it over to text. Okay, plus 0, and is text. No. Well, let's do this. Equal is number. Is number. Let's just do this. Is number. And it is a number. And is the other one a number? Control down. Is number. Okay, add a 0. Add a 0 if you're converting. If not, if you don't care if it's text, doesn't matter. Now here's the deal. Sometimes you're gonna get misreadings. Don't put a lot of emphasis on there. If you have to put these tests in your equations or proof, don't be shy about using these tools. I covered this stuff pretty quick because I'm sure you have a lot of things on your mind besides, my great lessons here, besides my great tutorials. I know. I have to stay a little bit light here. Anyway, read this stuff over here. Practice. Brad Williams, XL Prime. Thanks.